Welcome to Parallel Universe. At 86 years old, Katharine Ross has quietly stepped away from public life. There's been no scandal, no dramatic announcement, just a gentle closing of the curtain on a career that defined an era. For fans who remember her in The Graduate and Butch Cassidy and The Sundance Kid, that realization feels deeply personal, a reminder of how time moves, even for Hollywood legends. Born in 1940, Katharine Ross rose to prominence during one of Hollywood's most transformative eras. She became widely known for her role as Elaine Robinson in The Graduate, 1967, starring opposite Dustin Hoffman. The performance earned her an Academy Award nomination and cemented her place in cinema history. That same period brought even more acclaim. Ross appeared in Butch Cassidy and The Sundance Kid alongside Paul Newman and Robert Redford, a film that remains a classic of American cinema. In 1968, she won a Golden Globe Award for Voyage of the Damned. Throughout the late 1960s and 70s, Ross became known for portraying intelligent, emotionally layered women during a time when Hollywood roles for women were often limited. But her life off-screen also drew attention, particularly her enduring marriage to actor Sam Elliott. The two met while working in Hollywood, later co-starring in the 1978 horror film The Legacy. They married in 1984 and have remained together for more than 4 decades, a rarity in the entertainment industry. Their relationship has often been described as steady and private, built away from constant media attention. In recent years, Ross has made fewer public appearances. There has been no confirmed report of serious illness or sudden crisis. Instead, what seems to have broken hearts among longtime fans is the acknowledgement that she has largely retired from acting in public engagements. Her last major film appearance was in 2017's The Hero, which featured her husband, Sam Elliott, in a leading role. Stepping back from the spotlight is not unusual at 86, but for audiences who grew up watching her performances, it carries emotional weight. Ross represented a specific era of cinema, a period defined by character-driven storytelling and understated performances. Seeing that chapter quietly close reminds many fans of the passage of time itself. Financially, Ross built a stable career over decades, though she was never known for chasing blockbuster fame or aggressive publicity. Instead, she balanced work with family life, focusing on selective roles rather than constant output. That deliberate approach may be one reason she has remained respected rather than overexposed. In interviews over the years, Ross has spoken about valuing privacy and stability. Unlike many actors who seek continual reinvention, she seemed comfortable evolving naturally. Her legacy rests not on volume, but on impact, a handful of memorable roles that still resonate. There has been no dramatic farewell announcement. No staged goodbye. Simply a gradual retreat into personal life. And perhaps that is fitting. Katharine Ross built her career on quiet strength, subtle expressions, meaningful pauses, performances that didn't require excess. At 86, her story isn't one of tragedy. It's one of longevity. Of a woman who contributed to some of the most enduring films of the 20th century and then chose a life grounded in family and privacy. For fans, the emotion comes from gratitude, and from recognizing that the icons of one generation eventually pass the torch to the next. Katharine Ross may no longer appear on screen, but her work remains. And sometimes, that quiet continuation is more powerful than any dramatic ending.